Okay. Hey guys.
Good
Hello.
evening, everybody.
Hey.
There they are.
Thank you so much for joining in and with Conversations with the Lovebirds.
I'm William Bird.
And I'm Darlene Bird. We're the Lovebirds.
And together,
we're the Lovebirds.
we're lovebirds together.
Yes.
But
We
as
love
the lovebirds,
we love people
and we love love.
and we love love. So thank you so much for joining us.
Joining us again for this wonderful episode.
Yes.
This tired episode.
Yes.
We've been all over the world and around the world in the last couple of days.
We're a little tired, but we're here.
But we're here
for a wonderful conversation. So hey, we're doing something a little different. Hey, this is Love Month, right?
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
we are bringing in some of our friends to help us over the next several weeks. We're going to be talking about things like finding love later in life, after you both have lived a good life, and then you come together and you find love a little bit later. We'll be having some guests there.
We'll be talking about love, finding love the second time around.
We'll be bringing in some guests who maybe they were together in their youth or young or before, and life took them in different directions and brought them back. So that's we'll be having people when we talk about finding love the second time around. So later in life, the second time around, and we're so happy about our guests tonight.
Or our guests like tonight. Just been around for a long time.
So today, our topic is still in love.
Still in love.
Still in love.
Yes,
so we are bringing in some guests who love just like we do. And I love watching their relationship because we're going to let them introduce themselves and talk about how long they've been together. But I love watching the love. Like they're teenagers just giddy over each other and still in love and holding hands and dressing alike and going on dates and shouting out the boo.
Yes.
And I just love watching it. And I just pray that after this many years that we'll be still in love. So I would like to introduce the BRICE'S, and I'm going to give you guys a minute to introduce yourselves.
Oh, okay. I'm Tracy Bryce.
And
I'm Rick Bryce. No,
all right. Y'all might need to speak up a little bit louder.
Yep. I'm Tracy Bryce.
Yeah.
And I'm Rick Bryce.
And short story, these are my godparents. So I think before they even had their first son, I was their godson. So my mother formed a very close relationship because we were neighbors at the time with Tracy, and she instituted Tracy and Rick, even as they were young teenagers in love, to be the godparents of me and my siblings. So we have a long history. We've been family for a long time. Like I said, short story is I probably was their real first son because I was their godson before even Lil Rick was born. Am I correct?
Yes, you was, son. Yes, you was.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I have come to love them. Of course, they were at our wedding. And one of the things that we did at our wedding, first of all, they dropped everything to be here for us and to support us. They gave us some powerful resources to get started with. They sowed into our marriage. And not only that, they've covered us in prayer every step of the way. But at our wedding, we decided to get the couple who had been married the fewest amount of months or years, they got the garter, and the couple who had been married the longest, they got the bouquet. And so they were at our wedding, the couple who had been married the longest.
And tell them how long you've been married.
We've been married. It'll be next month. Will be 43 years married.
Wow. 43 years.
43 years.
Yes.
If you're watching, type 43 in the comments.
Yeah, type 43 in the comments.
43 in the comments. If you're watching, type 43 in the comments. Let us know you heard that. 43.
Yes.
43.
What a blessing. That's truly a blessing.
And together, how long?
57 years.
How many?
57.
Oh,
wow.
Type 57 in the comments. 57.
Yes.
In the comments.
Wow. That's amazing.
And that's the year I was born,
amazing.
57.
What a true testament to love.
Wow. So, when people close their mouth, because I know everybody's sitting there with their mouths wide open. We're gonna ask you guys. You got to speak up so we can hear you. Chuck, I don't know if there's a way to turn up louder, but we want to know. Why? How are you still in love after 57 years, 43 years of marriage? Everybody wants to know the secret. You still look like you like each other. You still like to be close to each other. You're smiling, and so everybody wants to know the secret.
Well, my belief is, first of all, we keep God in our marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And we love each other so much. I've been with him since I was in the 3rd grade. I was 7 years old when we first met.
Uh-huh.
And back in the day, you asked girls for a chance. So he asked me for a chance.
Do we need to have them turn up the volume on their phone?
I don't know.
We may need you to turn up the volume on your phone.
Okay.
And then you might have to hold it. Hold your phone after you do that.
Okay, is it up?
It's a little bit better. Yes, it is.
Okay.
And you can hear us?
Yes.
A little bit better.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So you were talking about being children?
Yes, I was 7 years old when I first met him. And back in those days, back in the 60s, back in those days, the guys asked the girls for a chance. And I was this little 7-year-old girl. He was the new kid on the block, new kid in my room.
3rd grade.
3rd grade. And come to find out, when I got home from school, come to find out he had moved on my block, on my street, like one door away. So he was the new kid on the block who wanted to go with me, 7-year-old.
You had game at 7, Goddad.
Well, I was 9 at the time, so I'm
Okay.
a year and a half older than her. But yes, I thought I did. And when I first seen her, we was in the classroom, and I asked her for that chance. And so when I had got home, I found out that she was living a few doors from me.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
And so
you
all
said,
our
can I have a
life,
chance? That's how they asked back in the day. Can I have a chance? That's how my husband asked me. Well, my husband said to me, "You not even gonna give me a chance?
There it is. There it is.
You're not even gonna give me a chance?"
Yeah.
Wow. So how did
so we lived
puppy
one
love-
door away from each other. My address was 7. His was 11.
Nah.
My birthday is 11/7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's some numerology for you.
Yeah.
The numbers was rolling way back when they was kids.
Yes, they was. You had the numbers rolling.
You can't deny that. You can't deny those numbers. So what was it about her?
Well, what about her was I really can't say right now as I remember getting older, but somehow she drew my attention.
Yeah.
And I believe it's the way she looked and the way she act and the way she walked.
And
so
she had that Sally walk. Did she have that Sally walk?
And plus, there was a lot of other girls in the classroom, but it was just something that she drew my attention.
Wow.
See, now you look like you have that same kind of sentiment. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't really care what it is. I just know I want it.
I want it. And,
so what is it? So now, like, even today, what is it about her today?
Well, a lot of times people say that this is my soulmate. And I really believe that this is my soulmate because at a younger age, we had developed love, and it's a lot of stories that got to go behind this.
Yeah.
Because I believe we was like 9, maybe she might have been 9, I might have been 11 as we was growing. We had even got married at that time.
I was 10.
She was 10, and I had to be 12. And when we grew up, you know, in
We
the
did
hood,
we did a fake wedding.
and her sister was the preacher that married us.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my
I was
God.
12, she was 10. She even had she had crepe paper around her, wrapped around her for a
Oh, she had a
wedding dress.
crepe paper dress.
Yes.
You better go ahead on.
Uh-uh.
Oh my God. So how do you guys keep, you know, I always say you can tell a lot from the
Right.
woman by the smile on her face.
Well,
How do y'all keep it? I mean, when I see you, you're smiling, you're laughing, you're dressing. I mean, like, what is the secret to, what would you share with those who are maybe just starting out in a relationship? What advice would you give
well,
them?
my advice is this. First of all, you got to appreciate what you have.
Yes.
Not only do you have to appreciate what you have to respect what you have as well.
Mm.
Mhm.
And one thing about me as a man, I'm not really a dictator. Okay, you have to give people freedom. Okay, God didn't put me to be the boss of the situation.
Somebody said, "What did you use as a ring?"
He made me the head of the household, and that's
Yeah.
my job, is being the head. And you know, they always say a happy wife, a happy life.
Mhm.
Yes.
So what you had to do, a lot of time, what you did to get a woman, or a man, you got to continue doing it. And if
Mhm.
it took me to wine and dine her and show her that I could do, see, one thing about me, I try to make it hard for the next man. If somebody
Yeah.
come behind
Come
me,
on
it
now.
would
Listen,
be
I like
really
that. I
hard
like
for
that,
them to
Pastor,
please.
because I
So
understand
you
that
have to do
we all
all the
should
stuff that I
understand our
do, the
roles in the
sharing, the
relationship.
caring, the loving, and all that. You know.
Yeah.
So I just try to spoil her, and I think
He
that's
does a good job at it.
and
That's right.
There you go.
You know,
Yeah.
Billy Bird does too. Billy Bird make it hard for the
I,
next man.
and you
I'll
know
be like,
what?
We
look,
see
that's all
that
you
too.
got.
Yeah.
And you know what? Y'all really, y'all is a big inspiration to me as well.
And me.
Although y'all have me doing this, I look up to y'all as well as younger people doing y'all thing. And it's very encouraging to me.
Yes,
Aw.
because
Oh, thank
although he's
God,
not
Daddy.
on Facebook, I show him y'all all
Yes.
the time.
Y'all
I
always
said,
as well.
look at them. Look where they at. Look what they doing now.
Yes.
And when I see that, I say he's a man after my own heart, because
That's
he looks like me.
That's right. And you know, early on I asked him like about, look at the smile. She grabbed his hand and pulled him close when she started talking. I feel the love through the TV. They're both glowing. Oh,
Yeah. And that's one thing about them. They've always had a spirit of love. Not just inside of their relationship, but outside of their relationship too, for their friends and family. There's always been a genuine love that I've always seen you guys illustrate. That was something to be envious about. You know, God, mommy, your spirit reminds me of my mother's spirit, and
I love her so much.
you cannot muster
I miss
a
her.
hateful. Hate, you can't. It's hard for people like you and my mom. It's hard to even muster 1 ounce of iota of hate for that person, because their spirit is so gently pure and loving and kind.
Yeah.
So it's really hard
you.
not to see you guys with, you know, just the joy of the Lord and on your face and in your hearts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I always asked him like, who, like what couple, like what, you know, what role model, you know, who can you point to as an example of somebody who's done it right? You know, because like, you know, people know, and they know from our story, we were like, if we're not going to do it right, we're not even going to do it.
Right.
So who has done it right? Like, who can we look at? Because everybody needs a, you know, role model or an example of what right looks like. And it's always been you guys for my husband. It's it's always been God Dad, the way he loves on God Mom, and God Mom, the way she loves on him. And, you know, they're just booed up all the time. After 43 years of marriage, they're still in love. So this whole episode is about being still in love. And I love, some of the things that you said. Do what you did to get her.
That's
Make
right.
it hard. Make it hard for
Yes.
any other guy. I
And
love
that's the
that. I
truth.
mean, that'll preach right there.
Yeah.
And anything else that we're hearing them say.
So I have a question for you guys.
Mhm.
I'm going to go ahead and start out with the questioning. Okay, so we've talked about the good times,
Mhm.
and of
right.
course, I know we've all experienced so not as good times. I'm not going to call
That's
them bad
right.
times.
And that's
I'm
the
gonna just
truth.
call them not as good times.
And
Not
not as
So,
good times, right?
How what helped you guys navigate through those inevitable not as good times?
Well, a lot of prayer and a lot of forgiveness.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what got us through. Because
Prayer
we had some,
and forgiveness.
especially in the beginning.
Y'all got to type that one up.
Y'all type prayer and forgiveness in the comments.
Yeah, because
a
that
lot
was
of prayer and a lot of forgiveness, because in the beginning it was really a struggle, but we got through it because of God and prayer and forgiveness.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And,
Wow.
and I could say growing up, and I'm gonna say this. When I first got married, first of all, you don't know what marriage is if you've never been married. So
Yeah, true.
I'm actually from the streets, and I thought that I was that man coming from the streets into marriage. So I still thought I could do what I want to do and what I was big enough to do. But I forgot that there was commitment, there's some obligations, there's some giving, and there's some take. And you
commitment, obligation, some giving, and some taking.
That's right.
Okay.
And you got to understand, it ain't all about you no more. It's about us. It's about us. So a lot of times you got to put self behind and think about us.
Wow.
And really, without God in my life, I would never have made it. And I'm being honest, I would never have made it. And plus, it's important to have a praying partner as well, because by her going to church, and she kept asking me to go to church, and I told her, no, I'm not going to church, because I was big, bad, street person. And she kept asking me. So sooner or later, she stopped asking me. She said, well, I'm going to pray for you. I said, well, you can pray all you want, and I'm still ain't going to church.
Right.
So that's why you can't tell me prayer do not work. Prayer do
God,
work.
Dad, tell them what you do now.
I'm a pastor. I'm a
the man that said he wasn't going to
Get
church.
up, girl, what she want.
That's what I said.
The big bad man that does what he wants. Now he's a pastor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now he's my inspiration.
Big old bad Rick.
Big old bad Rick.
But that go to show God know how to break you down.
Yeah.
But,
Hey, listen,
now I look so much up to him now.
I want to go back to the point where you said that, good. I think that, when we deal with conflict in our relationships, it gives us a chance to elevate above the chaos. It gives us a chance to expand our minds and our hearts towards love, by turning towards it and addressing it and, battling through it. I really believe those are the times where we really solidify our love and we grow together by overcoming some adversity.
That's right. And I like the fact that he said it's about us. Yeah. So if you're selfish, that's gonna be a problem, and that's gonna keep that division in the middle. If you're selfish, that's gonna keep that division. So we like to say, nothing's more important than us keeping the peace between us and God. And then sometimes when you're in a conflict and you're both stubborn, because we have some relationships where they're just as stubborn, but somebody has to be the one to let God in. Who's going to be the one to let the Holy Spirit in, to let God in? He's knocking. He wants you guys to come back together. Who's going to be the one? So I like that. It's a us thing.
Right.
I like that.
And a lot of times it's like I said, it's really is a commitment. And a lot of times you will go through, okay, but one thing you have to learn, the Bible even say you don't let the sun go down on your wrath. So if you're gonna have disagreements, you're gonna have some disappointment sometimes, even some hurt. But also the Bible say that love cover a multitude of fault.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
And I could say this, in our 43 years going on marriage, we never ever been separated from each other. We got mad.
Never
Never
been separated. 43 years.
43 years.
Never.
We
Wow.
got mad with each other.
And we had some trying times.
We threatened divorce.
And hey, God's son, I would say like this. I used to always threaten her. I said, well, when the children get grown, I'm out of here. And that's what that was my favorite saying. When the children get grown, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
Children grown, everybody's out the house. It's only me and her in the house. I'm still here.
You know, I bet you God has so much fun. He'd be like, listen at them. No, they so cute. They so cute. They don't know nothing.
Yes.
I didn't pack bags and went nowhere.
You didn't go nowhere. Pack the bags, they're still sitting at the front door.
Leave them back for about a week, then you realize you need some stuff that's in the bag.
Yes. And another thing, she put up with so much stuff I have done in the past. And sometimes we got to let the past be the past. Right. You know, we can't bring the past into the future. You know, if somebody loved you and they say that I will forgive you, the forgiveness is not to even think about it, not to bring it up. And I understand by us being human in the natural, you want to think about it once, but somehow you got to learn how to get over it and forget about it.
Not dwell on it.
And not dwell on it. And something
that's that elevation.
Some things we just got to go through. Some things we can't go over, we can't go around it, we can't go under. Some things we just got to go through. And all of us, none of us ever gonna be perfect. And we do make mistakes. We do make mistakes.
Yeah.
But and when you say, okay, if I say I'm sorry, that means I'm sorry. Sorry means I don't go and do it again. I'm sorry. And when she said, I forgive you, she forgive you. Or he forgive you.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's like I said, it's a give and it's a take thing. And the people look at us, we not perfect at all. We not perfect, and we do have ups, and we still go through sometimes.
Yeah.
But we can still know how to grab and hold each other and say, I'm sorry. She might leave and come back. I might leave and come back for a second, not the day now, a second. And we just hug because I feel bad within my heart. And I'm quite sure sometimes she feels bad.
I do.
And we just hug and look at each other and laugh.
Yeah.
So God, mommy, talk to the women who sometimes find it hard to forgive, or when he's saying I'm sorry, what makes you believe that he's sorry, and take that, and how do you move on?
Well, you can really feel a sincerity in the heart. You can feel it. You know it.
Okay.
You know, is this something that you know, and you can, when you see a change in a man, or a woman that says they're sorry, that's when you know they're sorry.
Nice.
So
it's a feeling and believing that and seeing and hearing sincerity in it. So you can't just say, I'm sorry, do it again. Oh, I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry.
Right.
So there's a sincerity that you see and feel in it, is what I'm hearing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And you know, how Melvin and Blue Note say, I know I told you 10 times or more, but this time I mean it. So,
sing that thing, Hal. Sing a couple notes for us, goddamn. Hey, so listen, I got several questions. Because I felt like this was a great opportunity to touch base on so many things and a couple of issues that some of us are all dealing with. So, God, mommy, I want to just send you my heartfelt, warm love. And you too, goddad, because we have some cancer survivors in this in the
Yes.
audience.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I really want you to speak to that part of your journey and how you navigated that difficult time in your life.
Yeah, as a couple.
Well, first of all, I always got to give God the glory and
Yes.
know that He was with me throughout this whole ordeal. I'm a almost 19-year cancer survivor in August. It'd be 19
Oh wow.
years.
God bless.
Woohoo!
Wow.
19 years, praise the Lord.
Ding
And,
ding. I'm ringing the bell over here. Ding.
Yes.
Yes.
And I couldn't have made it without my husband's love and support. He was very, very supportive and loving and caring. He would go to work, and my daughter, my only daughter, she would be here, and she made sure that I ate breakfast. She took me to my chemo treatments. He would come home from work and cook for me, and would not allow me to do anything. Even up until today, he still cooks for me and won't allow me to hardly do anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like that that part in one of the Tyler Perry movies where the guy told Helen all she had to do is wake up.
Yeah.
That's me.
And goddad, that's where I get it from.
Well, that's what
He
she
said, 'cause he doesn't allow her to do anything. Yeah.
And you know what?
That's goddad, I get it from you.
Yeah, my husband's a server too. So you serve your wife, and my husband
Yes.
serves me. So what would you say to some of the men who think that they're supposed to fall back and let the woman do all of this? How do you speak to those men?
Well, I would say this. By me serving my wife, that don't make me feel less than a man. That makes me happy that I
Yes.
can please her. See, it's not all about being intercourse and all that by satisfying. Satisfying means going out your way a lot of times to do the fullness of being satisfied. And that's what I try to do. You know what I mean? And I wash the dishes. I do whatever. It doesn't matter to me because that's what I feel like doing. That's what I feel good in doing.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, even like I'll beat her to the kitchen. No, you
Yeah,
go
he
sit
does.
down. I get it.
That's what he does.
So I cook every day, and
Her goddad, her happiness is my satisfaction, and her satisfaction is my happiness.
That's as long as she happy. That's all. You know, and it's a
Aww. And
Look,
William Byrd really does take delight in making me
Okay.
smile. If he could make me
I
happy, make
see
me
that.
smile. Oh my God. Woo, here goes I'll be sitting there just, here come a crab, an omelet in front of me. I'm like,
Yes.
an omelet?
Oh, yes.
It's the little things,
It's the little things.
it's the little things that he does that makes me happy.
is.
So he serves.
Right.
Men doing for the wives. Wow. Not resentful
Yeah.
of her diagnosis. This is some uncommon stuff nowadays. This is beautiful.
No.
There's some of the comments people are making.
I'm sorry.
We
helping each other.
Yeah, we need
And let me say
we want to
this.
thank everybody for showing up for today's show. William Dickerson, Izzy, Miss Patricia Lewis, our good friend Patricia, Fatima. Thank you guys for joining us today. Frenchie, we see you. Amy. Hey.
Amy, you back?
How you doing? You back?
Hi,
Amy?
everybody.
Hi.
Just doing a little house cleaning,
Hey,
y'all.
Pat.
Don't mind me, man. I'll go off on a tangent in a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we really enjoy having you guys on here with us. I got so many other questions. How has
Can I say one thing?
together?
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me say this. All right, my father, right? My mother died when she was 35 years old. Okay. And she died of childbirth, having her 11th child at 35 years old. And so when my father took care of us, and he did the best he can, so he brought a woman in the house, and she didn't do nothing. I mean, really do nothing. And my father cooked for her. My father fed her, everything. And my sisters and them used to get mad and say that she don't do nothing. You know what my father used to say? And I picked that same saying up. He said, "Oh, don't worry about her. I got her for me." and one time the kids, my kids, was saying, "Well, mom don't do this, you do everything." I said, "Don't worry about mom. I got mine for me."
Yes. For your pleasure. For your pleasure. I love
Don't
it.
worry about
Oh
mom.
my
I'll take
God,
care
that's
of mine. I got
amazing.
mine
That
for
is
me.
so cool. Yeah.
Y'all got me crying.
Yo, that
Mr.
was
Bryce
good.
is at 1 billion love credits already. This is amazing to watch. God's
Yes.
love. That's the comments. They are enjoying you guys so
Yes.
much.
Oh,
So
I
much.
appreciate-
And we enjoy you
Thank
guys so
you.
much.
And you
It's
know,
a beautiful thing. And people
just
need
think-
to see real love and what it looks like and that it does
Yes.
exist. And
Mhm.
we're on a mission to share that. And we're so glad that
Somebody
you guys
said,
are
"Can
helping
y'all
us to
be my
share the love.
godparents too?"
Absolutely.
Sure,
Sure.
sure, Amy.
Amy wanted us to be her godparents too.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you know,
Hey,
like I
Amy,
said,
hold tight. I'm gonna tell you what his dad said. I got them for me.
Wow. So my husband asked about like serving together, administering together. What was your question, baby?
So yeah, I just wanted to, both of you guys minister and kind of pastor the church. The question was, how has that affected your relationship, and has it had any, bad or what type of effects has that had on your relationship and your marriage?
No.
Well, see, first of all, I'm not threatened over no woman, and I give her charge over a lot of things.
Yeah.
And sometimes people might say like, okay, I'm henpecked. You heard that, you henpecked, or she got control and all. She got what I give her. And
Right.
if I give her authority, that means it's okay with me. So nobody else have nothing else to say about that.
Yeah.
But we work together. She respects me to the fullness. And, even sometimes people say I do too much for her. But you never could do enough for somebody that you really love.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right.
Okay, so I would go out my way to try to do whatever I need to do to help her, to please her. If she wants something, I'm going to work for it to get it. So
wow. My
that's
husband's the
how I
same
work.
way.
Mhm.
I have to be careful if I say I want something, because he's going to
Yeah.
try to bring that thing home, whatever it is. So I have to be
Yup.
careful.
And that's
Yup.
if I
that's
say I
right.
want something.
Yup.
That's a real man for you. That's a man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love you
feel
guys.
I
so
feel you guys.
much.
Sometimes I won't even say what I want.
Yes, I have to be careful.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
when did I say I wanted that? But to him, it's something serious. If he can bring that thing home and make me smile, he's gonna do it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh,
Even the
I love
little
birds,
things,
don't
like
you?
I love
sometimes,
them so much.
sometimes when he's down the farmer's market, he know I love sticky apples. So he'll bring me home a couple sticky apples, and it just lights me up. It lights my whole
Man,
And
God,
vice
Dad, your
versa.
love is like a sticky apple.
Yes.
You got that sticky apple love.
That's sticky
And
apple.
it's a lot-
love.
It's like candy.
I understand it, because I love me a good sticky apple. Lights me up like a kid.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes,
Uh-huh.
yes,
And we got them here too. I'm gonna have to get some and send you some.
yes. Well, we're coming home.
Yep.
We're coming home, and so we're gonna hit the farmers market to get that good sticky apple.
Oh yeah.
Do we need to take a
And some
break?
sticky buns.
So
And some sticky buns, Dad.
and some sticky buns. Do we
Yeah.
need to talk about the boat?
Okay, hold tight. Let me see. We're gonna go to commercial real quick. We're gonna come right back. We're gonna let Chuck play the commercial real quick, and we'll come back and we'll cover some other stuff. But
Stay
Chuck,
with us.
give it to us, man.
Stay with us.
All right. see.
Hey, everybody, we're back. We want to first thank our Feel Good Talk family for giving us this awesome platform to deliver our message. You can find them at Feel Good Talk on Facebook. You can also find them at Feel Good Talk, Mind, Body, Soul, and Business on YouTube. Go to the page, like and subscribe. We want to give a shout out to our main man, the CEO, CFO, COO, Charles Brakely. We really appreciate everything that you do, Chuck. Thank you for that, taking care of us in the background.
Yes.
We want to make sure that you go to love-birds.com. Get your copy of the LoveByrds story, how the class clown and the class president deliver the extraordinary love.
Yes.
You can also get that on Kindle, get it at Amazon, but go to love-birds.com. We'll make sure you get a signed copy.
And guys, guess what? It's not too late. If you have not purchased your ticket, the English love language together with the LoveByrds, we are having a love cruise.
All aboard.
On Sunday. Man. It's a brunch. We're at 12 o'clock on the Spirit of Philadelphia.
Yes.
We're having a brunch cruise. Love to have you join us. Just celebrating love. Just some dancing and some food and some prizes and some giveaways. So we're celebrating love on Sunday. It's a Sunday brunch at noon. You'll be back in plenty of time
for kickoff
for the Super Bowl game that night. So get your tickets. $ Darlene Bird on Cash App to get your tickets. If you can Zelle me or however else you need to. It's not too late, but time is running out. There's a few seats to get on the boat. So it's a love boat experience with the English love language and the LoveByrds.
Absolutely.
All right.
So
we're gonna come back with the BRICE'S, and just before we go, just ask them, just to any parting words for people who might be struggling in their relationships. They're looking at you guys, 37 years married, 40 something years together.
40 something years married.
No, 43.
43 years married. 57 years together.
43, 57.
43, 57.
Just
hey, yo, they sound like good Powerball numbers too.
You know what? You know what? See, and I thought I was the man coming up. And first of all, see, when you put your time in something, it's not easy. See, first of all, she wasn't easy, and she was holding back from me.
Yeah.
So we really didn't get intimate until 12th grade. But still, I said I put too much time in here.
There you go.
Let's go.
Come on now.
Come on.
Put the time in.
And sometimes
put the time in. You know something about that, don't you, Billy Bird?
Put the time in.
You know something about that?
1 hour every day for a long
Listen,
time.
and I still feel the best relationships are when that man pursues that woman and he loves her just a little bit more. Those are the best relationships because he's there, he puts the work in, he knows what he wants, and he goes after it. So
that's right.
So oftentimes the women they're doing way too much work. They need to fall back and let that man. The Bible says the man has to find his good thing.
Yeah,
that's
and
right.
not just that. I personally believe it's not just find her, but I think find her is a deep meaning.
I love
you gotta find that woman, and that comes from putting time in. What makes her tick? What makes her smile? Just find that woman. Do the work. And put that time in.
Looking for that fancy. See, I'm trying to find the fancy.
He's still trying to find it. It's running from him.
They tell me
I'm trying to
find
that fancy so I can tickle it a little bit.
You know what I mean? They tell me easy come, easy go. And if somebody really loves you and somebody really cares for you, they'll wait on you. They'll wait. I don't care how long it'll take, but they'll still wait.
You better preach. You better preach.
They'll wait on you.
All right. It's worth it. Easy come, easy go.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. This has been
fantastic, man. Thank y'all so much for joining us. The BRICE'S.
Let's give some claps and some hearts for the BRICE'S.
Let me see hearts and likes and all that kind of good stuff.
Keep finding her.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So thank you guys for joining us for Still in Love.
Still in Love. The BRICE'S.
Still in love.
They still in love. They still doing it.
Yes.
Still in love. So have
Still
a
in
good night.
love.
Thanks again,
Yes.
Bryce's. We love you
Thank-
guys. We'll see
Thanks
you
for
tomorrow.
Thank you
inviting
for
us.
joining us on Conversations with the Lovebirds. I'm William Bird.
I'm Darlene Bird with the Lovebirds.
And
We love
together we
people,
love people
and we love
love.
love. Have a good night,
Yes.
everybody.
We love y'all.
Y'all.